Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing very well today. In this lesson, I would like to teach you how to play both the major and minor pentatonic scales, which are essentially 5-note scales because anything pentagon simply means 5. And they're very versatile. You'll find these scales in all genres from blues, soul, rock and roll, jazz, a lot of folk music and pop music, they all use them. So they're really good to be able to know and to improvise with and create melodies around. So let's begin. So let's now have a look at the major pentatonic scale. And to me, this sounds like waking up at sunrise in this beautiful mountainous area and just being at one with Mother Nature. My feelings when it comes to scales and music is very visceral. So it's probably because of this song, actually. So in order to understand the intervals of the pentatonic scale, let's have a look at our major scale. In C major, we know the intervals are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then all I have to do is take notes 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 of that major scale, and that is literally the pentatonic scale. Very simple. So you're not playing notes 4 and 7. And I think why that is because you don't have any distance of a semitone. And when you have no semitones, it just creates a wider feel. So I think that's something to do with it as well. So you can literally start improvising 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And you can just go rogue on the piano. A really easy song to help you remember the major pentatonic is My Girl by The Temptations. So the beginning literally goes like this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1. So now let's have a look at the major pentatonic from a new perspective. Let's try it on G major. So we know the intervals for the G major scale are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now let's take notes. 1, 2, 3, skip 4, 5, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. And you can just start improvising around now with these notes, now that you know them. Now let's have a look at the minor pentatonic scale, and this behaves in very much the same way as the natural minor. So I did a video on the natural minor, and if you haven't already watched it, I would recommend it because it makes a lot more sense of the intervals. But just to recap, if you want a quick view of it, you go to the 6th degree of your major scale in order to find its relative minor. So for example, in the key of C major, my major pentatonic is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. That means if I start on the 6th degree of my C major scale, I will get its relative pentatonic minor. So let me put that A here. And that's literally the pentatonic minor. If I think about it in terms of C major, the intervals are going to be 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. But now that I'm thinking about it in terms of A, it now becomes 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 8. 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 8. And that's because I'm now thinking about it in terms of a pentatonic minor. So a nice song to help you remember the sound of the minor pentatonic would be Hit the Road Jack. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. It's not moving in a perfect fashion, but it's being more true because it's using different notes of the minor pentatonic and using them in different combinations. And another way of remembering it is by the song La 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 by Naughty Boy and Sam Smith. So it goes, I can't find no silver lining, I don't mean to judge. So that's a really nice, easy way of remembering it too. Now, one of the easiest ways for understanding what the pentatonic sounds like on piano is simply by playing the black keys. If you start on F sharp, which is here, that means F sharp is the root. So this is going to be the pentatonic scale in the key of F sharp. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. And you can just have some fun improvising and getting used to the sound of the major pentatonic that way. This will also help explain the minor pentatonic. So we know that if we started on F sharp, we would get 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. So if I put that 6 here, D sharp, also known as E flat, I will get the E flat or D sharp minor pentatonic. And again, the only difference between the major and the minor is the tonal center. So if I was, holding down a root of E flat and I just keep on returning back to it, then that sounds a lot more dominantly in the minor pentatonic. But if I made F sharp in this example my root, then that is a lot more dominantly major pentatonic. So now I'd like to show you a fun little instrument. I got this when I was backpacking in South America last year, and I picked it up in Cusco, Peru. I think it's called a nomad flute, but I'm pretty sure it has a traditional name. So if anyone knows what that is, you can let me know. I don't remember because I was talking to the guy who sold it to me in very broken Spanish. So I remember very little of my conversations. But it's quite nice. The reason I'm showing it to you is because it literally has the notes of the pentatonic scale, both major and minor, built into it. It literally has intervals 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So if I play it, here's the major pentatonic. I better sit back. One, 2, 3, 5, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. And then if I add in the lower note, the sixth, so that's literally, all the notes of the pentatonic scale. And that's why I think I associate the pentatonics a lot with folk music, because I hear it so often. And it sounds really nice on this instrument if you play, any kind of intervals or any kind of melodies. So yeah, that's just a little side note. Thank you very much for watching this video on the pentatonic scales. Hopefully that was all helpful, and have a beautiful day, all you beautiful people, and God bless.